One of my earliest memories growing up was going to the pool. I remember we would go, I'm not sure if it was every Saturday, but frequently. And it was just beautiful to experience. I learned how to swim before I was 10, and it was not just me, it was me and my siblings and then some of our family friends, and we always looked forward to it. And it got me thinking of what my childhood was like. So Father's Day just passed, and there have been a lot of social media challenges. Take one step forward if your father was there for you for graduation day. Take one step forward if your father took you on vacations. Take one step forward, and yada yada yada. And I mentally did the challenge. I didn't physically. Well, you know what I mean. And my dad ticked all those boxes, and it was amazing to see because it just means how rich my life is. And then now, after that, after that conversation, sorry about that. I had to move because I'm at the playground and then there are kids playing, and I don't have consent for them to be in this video. So, well, yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, I realized that I'm rich in experiences and memories that I had with my parents, and thanks to them, that was possible. I was having a conversation with a friend who we shared similar memories and experiences, and we talked about how life is, life in, and her own situation is different. She has a child from a marriage, but then they got divorced, and now she's a single mom, and the father of the child hasn't been present. And it got me thinking of how your life can just be so rich, your experiences can be so rich, but then you have a child and their experiences are totally different from yours. So from her perspective, her father has always been present. Even till now, her father is still very present, but then she has a child who will soon be a teenager, and his dad is completely out of the picture. No excuse, no reason, like it makes absolutely no sense. And I hear her pain when she talks about this, because you want the best for your child, and you hope that when you have children, that you've chosen the best partner and the best father or mother for them. But when that's not the case, you feel like a failure. And we know that when we do certain things, that our children learn from our actions or our inactions, the things that we say. And what I take to this on her behalf is that regardless that she feels that she failed in not finding the right father for the boy, I mean, who knows, she might even still, because I mean, fatherhood is not always biological. So if she remarries and she has a blended family, who says that she can't have a a worthy father for the child and for any other children that she intends to have with her future partner? That's also a possibility. But for now, that is still in the, it's according to the, should I say, osmosis to provide. We will talk about this. She might feel like a failure because she didn't do that, but then she has wings too. She won that she chose herself instead of staying in a violent marriage. She won that in doing that, she's teaching her son what not to take from someone that claims they love them. She's also teaching him how to value his life, how to value the women around him. So in those instances, she is winning. And it got me thinking about, not just only her own experiences, but what were the experiences that her own parents had that she didn't have to see, that they shielded her from. Because most lives, we have three generations. Well, some are blessed to have four, but let's say the norm is three, grandparents, parents, and then children. And we always sometimes just stop to think about our own experiences and our children's experiences. But what of our parents? Her mom and dad probably experienced things that may have made or marred them, but they learned from those experiences, and she had a better life for it. And my musings for the day is that I hope that whatever thing you think is a failure that you've done for you or that you've had based on your choices. If you look deeply, there are also wins that came from those failures. And I would say to focus on those wins and let the failure be a navigating point on what to do better to pass it on. That will be my nuisance for the day. And I hope you're all having a wonderful Father's month, week, however you want to celebrate and describe it. It doesn't have to be just one day. Happy Father's Day again. We love you all. Bye bye.